Hey everybody, happy Friday. And happy Labor Day weekend eve.
Labor Day week, well, it's Labor Day weekend.
But it's not the weekend yet, it's still Friday. Does Friday count?
I think so.
All right, well, happy Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend eve, Labor Day weekend, whatever you want to call it. Here it is, 2022. Seems like we were just here in 2021 saying the same thing.
Looks like it's going to be a hot one too.
Ooh, it's going to be a scorcher.
We've got 90s in the weather forecast for our area anyway, at least, through the middle of next week. So
high 90s.
Yeah. I'm hoping that's going to be it for the hot weather, but, we don't control the weather yet. So,
we should.
We'll keep working on that.
Yes.
Okay, so the new Snapdragon Stadium is opening to the public tomorrow. And that's on the old Mission Valley site that used to be...
Really? It's opening already?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
They're having a football game there tomorrow.
Seems like I just drove by there. It was a pile of dirt.
Well, now there's a new stadium there. Can you hold this for a second? I'm having a technical difficulty. So yeah, that's where the Qualcomm and then it was Jack Murphy Stadium.
Jack Murphy
and now
Field, Jack Murphy Stadium. Yeah.
Snapdragon Stadium.
When did that? I mean, wow, that was fast. I mean, maybe it wasn't fast. Maybe it just...
You've been busy, and I guess you
guess
weren't paying enough attention to the new stadium.
Well, I drive by there a lot. I guess I did notice, it looked like they were getting some seating up and stuff. I just didn't realize they would have a stadium and a parking lot and everything just,
Oh, yeah, it's all set to go. It's a 35,000 seating, 35,000 seat stadium.
And who's this SDSU playing there tomorrow?
Yes.
All right. Go Aztecs.
I guess I should know who they're playing, and I don't
Doesn't
know.
matter.
Yes. So anyway, they've partnered with 8 different restaurants to provide food at the venue. And some of those include Best Pizza and Brew, which that's the pizza place down the street from our house.
Yep.
Probably lots of other people's house too. But
yep.
That's a good one. Crack Shack, which I know people like. I've never actually eaten it because I think it's chicken, right?
Is
Crack Shack?
Yeah, I guess.
I think it's chicken, and I don't know why it's called Crack Shack, but I guess maybe
I get confused because there's the Carnitas Snack Shack. Excuse me, sorry, folks.
Carnitas Snack Shack?
That's down there on Harbor Island Drive where you get the Hornblower cruise. There's a place called Carnitas Snack Shack.
But that's different than the Crack Shack.
Yeah, I guess Crack Shack is chicken.
All right. Anyway, they're having that there, and also a Hodad's.
Okay.
So
Hodad's.
I know people like that, and it seems like kind of a similar lineup to the stuff they have at Petco Park. Yeah.
So are they? I mean, how many restaurants did you say?
8.
Is that all? That's not all 8 of them.
There was something called Sandbar that I'd never heard of. Something called the Taco. I only wrote down 3 of them. Wow. Taco Stand. There was a taco place.
Oh, now see, we've been there.
Have we?
Yeah, Taco Stand. That's a good place.
Okay, well, they're going to have one at the new Snapdragon Stadium.
Nice.
And okay, so this stadium, that's just the first phase in this whole redevelopment of that site in Mission Valley. So the next phase is going to be including living and recreation areas. So they're going to put in 4,600 residences, a 400-room hotel, and enough retail to fill 2 football fields.
Hot damn.
Yes, and they're also after that, they're going to add some research labs for SDSU. And they're also doing 80 acres of open space and a river park. So they're going to do like walking trails and biking trails along the river there. And you wouldn't even really know the river is there. It's a fairly large river. It just kind of runs through Mission Valley, but I guess they're going to make it easier to walk along it.
Well, back in the days before humans attempted to control the river, it used to flood Mission Valley. I've seen pictures on the Vintage San Diego group.
So they say they're going to have all this stuff done by 2023, and I'm kind of skeptical because that sounds pretty ambitious.
That's just a couple months away.
Yeah,
that's like 4 months from now.
I know. Well, the end of 2023, I guess. Well, no, they said completed by 2023. That seems impossible that they could finish all that.
I don't see how they possibly could.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, maybe we should talk about the real estate market.
Yeah, for some reason.
Oh, hey, Don. Hey, Grace.
Sorry.
You all right?
Yeah, I don't know why. Coughing.
Drink your drink.
Hopefully I don't have COVID again. I'm just kidding. Can't
All right.
get it again so fast.
Are you ready to talk about the real estate market
Ready
now?
to talk about the real estate market? Yes, indeed. So, if you've watched any of our other many broadcasts this week, you've heard a lot about this, so I won't spend a lot of time. It's definitely a changed market from...
Oh, hey, Art. Oh, yeah, Art's looking at it. They're building there in Mission Valley. So someone is paying attention. Not you, but other people. Art's paying attention.
Good job, Art.
All right, continue. The market.
Yes, the real estate market. The number of homes for sale in the county has slightly decreased again this week, which, I suppose is relatively good news in that...
Did you say increase or decrease?
Decrease.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, that's somewhat good news in my view, because the market has really slowed down. Like the pace of sales, 25% less sales so far this year. Mike Wilbanks wants to join.
Oh, okay. All right.
Bring him in. What's going to happen
next? We're going to have a special guest, Mike Wilbanks.
Who the hell knows what's going to happen now? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. It says it's adding him. Oh. All right. Well, maybe another time.
I think maybe he pushed the button by accident.
Maybe next time.
That just goes to show you push that button, we're going to add you.
Come on down.
You want to come on? You want to come on the air? Just push the button, and we'll bring you
That's
right
right.
in.
You can right here with us.
No filter.
Okay, so
Not you, Art.
yeah, not Art. Anyone but Art. That's okay, Mike. If you ever want to come on camera with us, go on ahead. But,
Or if you want to try again, we'll try again.
right.
So yeah, the number of homes for sale is been decreasing by a moderate level every week. We're down to around 4,300, and peak of the summer we were up around 48. So that's good, although a lot of the ones that are disappearing have expired or canceled, but then some of those get relisted. So the point is, this flood of sellers that was supposedly going to come into the market and crash everything is not happening, at least not now.
We did have a pretty good inventory surge in like June, but that kind of petered out. And
inventory practically doubled, and then it just flattened out, and the number of sales has remained the same. So prices definitely softened up. I mean, we went up 18% in the first 4 months, and then 10 or 10 or 11 or 12 or 13% of that came right off. So, up to this point this year, I think we've had, a modest 4 or 5% increase, which is not bad. And, rates went up a little this week, but with some mildly flaky economic news, maybe that'll tamp them down again.
there was a jobs report today that was that yesterday? Today and today are kind of running together. There was a jobs report.
Today and today are running together? That's why.
It's hot outside. I can't think straight in this climate.
Can't properly explain yourself in this climate.
I've never been able to properly explain myself in this climate.
Right.
That's a Hunter S. Thompson quote
It is,
from here in living in Las Vegas.
Correct.
Anyway, so you're holding open houses at a couple of different places this weekend, right? So if folks want to stop by and chat, where can they see you?
Well, they can see me tomorrow at 11096 Turret Drive in Scripps Ranch, right across the street from Mr. Wilbanks. I'm not giving your address, Mike. I just gave away that you live across the street, so sorry.
Everybody's going to show up.
Everybody's going to show up now and want life insurance. So yeah, I'll be there tomorrow from 1 to 4. And then I have another agent is holding open our new Mira Mesa listing tomorrow from 1 to 4. So simultaneous open houses. And then on Sunday, that other agent will be holding open Turret Drive again. So Turret will be open both days on Sunday. We just did a price improvement over there.
Price improvement.
Price improvement, that's right. And then out in Santee, we're getting ready for a relaunch of that listing next week. And I do expect that to move pretty quickly once we get it relaunched.
Sounds good. Well, in other news today is National Beard Day. Yeah, so you fit right in. And I didn't even go looking for what national days are. I was on our Facebook Business Manager, and they were notifying me. It said, today is National Beard Day. Would you like to post about it? Oh, maybe.
I guess they can do a facial recognition on the Facebook thing and see that I have a beard. I haven't always. I did in my late 20s and early 30s when you first met me. And then for a good 17 years, I didn't. And then when the pandemic came around, I just felt like growing a beard, and here it is. Still to this day.
I like the beard look. And I think most of the people I see on here have seen you beardless and bearded. So we could do a poll, beard or no beard. I don't know if you want to know, but
I don't care what you
it's National Beard Day. We're supposed to do something.
Yeah, there you go.
And if you go to the National Beard Day website, it says, it is customary on National Beard Day for the bearded members of the family to relax and partake in no jobs or chores. Savings on shaving. That's right,
That's right.
Mike. So apparently you weren't supposed to do anything today.
Well, it's too late.
Well, maybe next year. We'll have to put it on the calendar for next year.
Sure, there you go.
So you sent me this link to this website, and it was a study of the rudest cities in America.
Yep.
But they also, so that was the headline, but they also had a section for the most polite cities in America.
Yes.
And San Diego came in number 2. So apparently we are the second most polite city in the United States.
Welcome to San Diego,
That's
y'all.
right. Number 1 is Austin, Texas.
Interesting.
I think we should change our, America's finest city to second most polite city in the United States.
Yeah. This all came about because I was, I'm working on planning a trip for our son John's. I'm pointing because his room is in there. You can't see it. Our son John's 16th birthday. Planning some kind of trip for him. He and I are gonna go do this. And at first I was thinking I want to take him somewhere cool, like back east, New York or DC or Pittsburgh, or not Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, somewhere historical because he likes history.
What about the pre-birthday Coco Melon concert that he's gonna see?
Do you want to come here and suggest that?
Yeah.
So there's this little kid show called Coco Melon, and Alex thinks that John is secretly going to go see it because they're doing like a live broadcast here in San Diego.
Yeah, we think he's gonna secretly go.
Yes, well, it's close to his birthday, so that should be a fun.
He may secretly go to the Coco Melon concert.
With his teacher, Mr. Hancock, and his friends.
Could happen.
Sounds like good fun. All right, thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
That was Alex.
Mike says hi, by the way, Alex.
Mike says hi.
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 Alex says hi.
That was Alex, everybody, who is convinced that her brother is secretly watching little kid shows in his room under the covers and planning to go to a Coco Melon concert.
Yes. So the trip that you were planning.
Yes, that was okay. The trip I was planning, I was thinking Philly or DC or New York or Boston, somewhere with some cool historical American history
An old
stuff.
cracked bell or something like
Exactly. Old cracked bell, old brick building, whatever it is. And it's going to be in October, so it won't be hot. So I started punching it up on Travelocity, and I was at first just blown away by the inexpensiveness of a trip to Philadelphia. 2 nights, plane trip, and there and back for like $500 for the 2 of us. I was like, this cannot be possible. And then when I dug into it, it turns out if you leave San Diego at 8 o'clock at night and sleep on the plane the first night, that's night number 1.
That's not as appealing. By the time you've slept on the plane and gotten to your destination, it's going to be all.
It wasn't going to work. So we're thinking of something else. But anyway, in my combing of the internet about Philadelphia, I came up with an article. This article, it said that Philadelphia is the rudest city in America. And I've heard that if you go to the cheesesteak place and you don't order right, they yell at you. So.
Well, so we talked about the most polite cities.
Yes.
Number 1, Austin, Texas. Number 2, San Diego. And then the rudest cities were, and I had actually never been to any of these cities, so I can't say whether this is true or not, but the rudest city is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, like you just said. Number 2, Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
Number 3, New York City.
Mm.
And I've never been to New York City. It's on my list of places to go, but I have heard that people there can be somewhat abrupt.
I think there's something that comes from living all packed in together. Makes people angry.
Yeah, it could be.
With shitty weather.
All right. Well, can we say that? I think we can say that.
Oh my God.
Mark Zuckerberg is going to
Sorry,
ban us.
Mark.
No more lives for you.
Sorry.
All right. So tomorrow we're going to the moon.
Good.
mean,
Sounds like fun. Let's
not
go.
us, you and I.
Oh, man.
We don't. Nobody. In fact,
Oh,
there's
man.
no people actually on
Oh.
this trip.
I thought I was going to the moon tomorrow. I thought you were
No.
surprising me.
I meant we, as in humankind, is going to the moon tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe, if weather conditions are favorable and
Sure.
everything. So NASA is going to attempt to launch the Artemis 1 uncrewed mission around the moon tomorrow.
Wow.
Yes. So it's supposed to pave the way for future human lunar exploration.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Mike, DC, lots of history. That would be a good place to take John. but
Absolutely.
Maybe not this October.
Probably not.
So yeah, they're going to launch this the Orion capsule on this new rocket system that they've rigged up, and it's supposed to they're supposed to leave tomorrow at 2:17 Eastern time.
Nice. They should. I want to listen to that ELO song, man. Ticket to the Moon.
Chicken to the Moon is
Right.
our alternate
Right.
alternate version.
That's a
like.
great song. If you've never heard it, go check it out. ELO, Ticket to the Moon.
Electric Light Orchestra, for
Yes.
those of you who don't know, 3-letter acronyms for
Right.
progressive rock from decades ago.
Yes.
Okay, so the mission duration is supposed to be 37 days, 23 hours, and 53 minutes. They didn't say how many seconds, but a fairly specific time frame there. Total distance traveled 1.3 million miles.
It's a lot of miles.
Yeah, so they're going to leave from Earth. Well, obviously they're leaving from Earth,
Right.
but they're going to sort of fly around and then go around the moon a couple times and then come back to Earth,
Right.
sort of a roundabout way.
And they're going to try and sell the spaceship later. Somebody's going to be like, how many miles does this thing have on it? Oh, 1.3 million.
What's this scrape from?
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, it'll buff right out.
Right.
All right, well, that's all my notes.
Okay. Well, I have a bunch of veggies chopped in the other room, and I'm going to make one of my stir-fried rice creations. Had a great shrimp salad sandwich for lunch. It was really, really good.
I was just thinking the other day how I was in the mood for a stir fry.
Well, here it comes. Here it comes. So, yeah, folks, have a great Labor Day weekend, and thank you all so much for watching and joining in.
Splashdown on the coast in San Diego? Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to check that. I'll have to look into that some more.
We'll have to rent a boat and go watch.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Mike, for stopping by. Thank you, Art. Thank you, Don and Grace, and anyone else who may be out there. Thank you for stopping by, and we hope you all have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. See you next time.
See you next time, folks.